You're standing at the cruise terminal, excited, ready for luxury, but before you even step on board, you've already been scammed, and you don't even know it yet. By the time you disembark 7 days later, the average cruiser has lost over $1,200 to tricks, traps, and carefully designed psychological schemes. Not to pickpockets, not to obvious fraud, but to the cruise lines themselves. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on 12 shocking cruise scams that the industry doesn't want you to know about. And if you stay until the end, I'll reveal the single most expensive trap that even seasoned luxury travelers fall for, one that can cost you thousands in a single moment of confusion. This is LuxeDepths, where luxury meets depth. Let's dive in. Scam first, the cruise planner trap. Let's start with the first scam, the cruise planner pre-booking system. Before your cruise, you'll receive a friendly email inviting you to lock in savings by pre-purchasing drink packages, excursions, specialty dining, and spa treatments. It feels smart. It feels like you're beating the system. Cruise lines use a behavioral economics principle called pre-commitment bias. When you pay for something months in advance, you mentally move that expense into the past. It no longer feels like spending. So when you're on board, you'll spend more freely because you've already prepaid for value. The cruise planner also anchors your perception, showing inflated onboard prices to make the pre-sale price look like a steal even when it isn't. I've seen passengers pre-book a beverage package for $58 a day, only to discover onboard promotions offering the same package for $45 during embarkation week, but they can't refund the difference. Never book anything through the cruise planner more than 72 hours before embarkation. Prices often drop closer to sailing, and onboard promotions frequently beat pre-sale pricing. Wait, watch, and compare in real time. Scam second, the specialty dining illusion scam number 2. Specialty restaurant upgrades. You're told the main dining room is included, but for a small fee, $45, $60, even $95 per person, you can experience a specialty restaurant with elevated cuisine. It sounds exclusive. It sounds worth it. On most luxury and premium cruise lines, specialty dining uses the same central galley as the main dining room. The proteins, the vegetables, even the sauces often come from the same prep kitchen. What you're paying for is ambiance, plating, and a quieter room, not dramatically better food. The psychology here is simple: perceived scarcity and exclusivity. The cruise line creates artificial tiers of experience to make you feel like you're missing out. They know that once you're on board, surrounded by others enjoying exclusive experiences, your fear of missing out skyrockets. Research which specialty restaurants are truly unique, like Nobu on Crystal or Le Petit Chef experiences. For the rest, test the main dining room first. In most cases, you can request off-menu items or chef specials that rival the specialty venues, completely free. Scam third, the shore excursion safety myth. Scam 3, the shore excursion safety markup. Cruise lines will tell you that booking excursions through them guarantees the ship won't leave without you. They'll whisper fears of unsafe local operators, language barriers, and logistical nightmares. Then they'll charge you $149 for a city tour that a local guide offers for $35. Fear sells. The cruise line exploits your unfamiliarity with ports and leverages the safety premium. You'll pay more to avoid perceived risk, even when that risk is exaggerated. Cruise ship excursions are almost always outsourced to the same local operators you can book directly. The ship takes a 40 to 60 commission. A colleague of mine once paid $220 per person for a VIP beach escape in Cozumel, only to arrive and find the same operator charging walk-ups $89. Use platforms like Viator, Get Your Guide, or direct outreach via Facebook groups for port-specific guides. Read reviews. Confirm timing. As long as you're back to the ship 60 minutes before departure, you're safe. The ship will not leave early, and local operators know the schedules better than anyone. Scam fourth, the beverage package. Casino number 4, the beverage package upsell. You're offered unlimited drinks for a flat daily rate. Sounds like a deal, especially if you enjoy cocktails. But here's the scam. The packages are intentionally priced just below the break-even point for moderate drinkers, forcing you to overconsume to feel like you got value. This is a classic sunk cost trap. you've already paid $70 a day for unlimited drinks. So you order that third pina colada, that after-dinner limoncello, that pre-breakfast mimosa, not because you want it, but because you've already paid for it. The cruise line wins either way. You either don't drink enough to justify the cost, or you drink so much you're too tired to explore ports or spend money elsewhere. Do the math before you buy. Track your typical drinking habits. Most passengers break even at 5 to 6 drinks per day. If you're a 2 to 3 drink per day person, skip the package and pay a la carte. Better yet, bring your own wine. Most lines allow 1 to 2 bottles per person, and enjoy cocktails selectively. Scam 5th, the photo package. Ransom scam 5, the professional photo package. Onboard photographers will snap your picture at embarkation, at dinner, on formal night, at every scenic spot. Then they'll offer you a digital package of all your photos for $199 to $199, $399. If you don't buy, the photos are deleted after the cruise. The photos are already digital. The deletion is artificial scarcity. The actual cost to the cruise line to deliver them, nearly zero. They're banking on emotional attachment. Your smiling family photo on night 1, your elegant formal portrait to ransom you into buying. I watched a family pay $299 for 47 photos on a Mediterranean cruise. They could have taken the same shots with a smartphone and a $12 tripod. Politely decline photographers or pose knowing you won't buy. Bring a small tripod or gimbal. Use portrait mode and natural lighting. For formal nights, ask a table mate to snap a photo and offer to do the same for them. You'll get authentic moments without the markup. Scam 6, the complimentary cabin upgrade. Number 6, the complimentary upgrade scam. You've been randomly selected for a free upgrade. Balcony to suite, suite to penthouse. It feels like winning the lottery. Cruise lines overbook lower categories and need to move passengers to balance the ship. The upgrade costs them nothing. Those rooms were empty anyway, but now you feel indebted. You feel special. And passengers who feel special spend 20 to 35% more on board, according to internal industry studies. The upgrade also disconnects you from your original budget mindset. You booked an inside cabin to save money, but now you're in a suite. So why not splurge on wine, on excursions, on the spa? Accept the upgrade and enjoy it. But don't change your spending behavior. Treat it as a windfall of comfort, not a license to inflate your budget. Set your onboard spending limit before embarkation and stick to it, regardless of cabin class. Scam 7th, the spa detox and thermal suite fees. Scam 7, the thermal suite and detox treatment upsell. You're offered access to an exclusive thermal suite, saunas, steam rooms, heated loungers for $30 to $50 per day, or $150 plus for the week. They frame it as wellness, as self-care, as luxury. On many ships, the thermal suite is underused and could easily be included in your fare. The cruise line segments it out to create tiered access and extract more revenue. The same applies to detox wraps, volcanic stone massages, and marine collagen facials priced at $200 to $400. These treatments use the same base products you can buy for $30 at a beauty retailer, marked up 600% and wrapped in pseudoscience. They exploit wellness culture and aspiration. You're on vacation. You deserve this. And the serene music, the white robes, the soft lighting, it all disarms your price sensitivity. If you want spa access, book a single treatment, often $99 to $140, which sometimes includes complimentary thermal suite access for the day. For thermal suite week passes, wait until day 2 or 3. Prices often drop as they try to fill unused capacity. And skip the detox gimmicks. A good massage, worth it. Seaweed wraps promising toxin elimination, pure theater. Now let's zoom out. Because these aren't just isolated scams, they're part of a larger behavioral design system. Modern cruise lines have evolved into floating behavioral psychology labs. Every touch point is engineered. The layout of the casino near the atrium, the path from your cabin to dining that funnels you past retail, the dynamic pricing that changes based on your browsing history in the app, even the room service menu that lists a $6 cappuccino next to a $38 charcuterie board to make the coffee feel cheap. This is called choice architecture, the deliberate structuring of options to nudge you toward higher spending without you noticing. You feel in control. You feel like you're making free choices. But every choice has been pre-designed to maximize revenue per passenger. Cruise lines employ entire departments dedicated to revenue optimization. They A/B test menu layouts. They track your spending velocity in real time. If you haven't charged anything to your room in 36 hours, you might receive a targeted offer. If you've spent heavily, you might get a very important person appeal to exclusivity. The emotional core of all this? FOMO, fear of missing out, and temporal scarcity. You're only on this ship for 7 days. You'll never get this moment back, so you spend. But here's the countermove: awareness. The moment you see the system, it loses power over you. You start asking, is this truly valuable to me, or am I being nudged? That question alone will save you thousands. Scam 8th, the gratuity auto charge inflation. Scam 8, automatic gratuity inflation. Most cruise lines auto charge daily gratuities, $14 to $18 per person per day, billed directly to your room. You're told it's for housekeeping and dining staff. A growing percentage of those fees never reach the workers. They're classified as service charges, and the cruise line can legally allocate a portion to administrative overhead. Prepay your gratuities before the cruise if you want to budget cleanly, but consider bringing cash to tip your room steward and favorite servers directly. A $50 handshake on day 1 and day 4 will get you better service than $200 in auto charges that get pooled and diluted. Scam 9th, the casino cashback loyalty trap. Number 9, the casino cashback and loyalty program. Casinos on board offer points and cashback for play. You're told you're earning rewards. In reality, the house edge on cruise ship slots and tables is often 2 to 5% higher than in Las Vegas or Macau. The cashback is just a partial return of your statistical losses. If you gamble, treat it as entertainment with a hard stop loss. Never chase comps or points. The math always favors the house, and the closed environment of a ship makes it easier to lose track of time and money. Scam 10th, the art auction trap. Scam 10, the onboard art auction. Free champagne, a charismatic auctioneer. Investment grade art. You're told a piece is worth $5,000, offered at auction for $1,200. It feels like a treasure hunt. The appraisals are inflated or fabricated. The art is mass-produced. Independent appraisers have valued pieces sold for thousands at under $100. The champagne and urgency, last chance, are designed to impair judgment. Never buy art on a cruise. If you fall in love with a piece, take a photo, note the artist, and research it after disembarkation. You'll almost always find it cheaper online, or discover it's worthless. Scam 11th, the last night account surprise. Number 11, the last night account surprise. On your final evening, a statement appears under your door. It lists charges, some you recognize, many you don't. Minibar items you never touched. Spa robes missing from your cabin. Excursions you swear you canceled. Mistakes, yes, but also strategic. The cruise line knows most passengers won't contest charges at 10 p.m. the night before disembarkation. You're tired, you're packing. You'll just pay it. Check your onboard account every single day via the app or guest services. Dispute charges immediately. On the last night, review your final statement carefully and visit guest services if anything is wrong. Don't wait until disembarkation morning. Scam 12th, the final big secret, the future cruise credit trap, and now, the biggest scam of them all. Scam 12, the future cruise credit deposit trap. On the last day of your cruise, you'll be offered a deal. Put down a $100 to $250 deposit for a future cruise and receive $50 to $5,200 in onboard credit, exclusive pricing, and cabin upgrades. It sounds like free money, but here's the truth. That deposit is non-refundable on most lines. The exclusive pricing is often available to the general public within 60 days. The onboard credit comes with restrictions, often excludable from gratuities, excursions, or anything useful, and the deposit locks you into sailing with that cruise line again, eliminating your negotiating power and flexibility. You've just handed over $250 in exchange for a $100 credit hedged with fine print and lost the ability to shop competitively. If a better deal emerges on a different line, you've sunk money into a commitment you can't escape. I know a couple who put down 3 future cruise deposits over 2 years, totaling $750. They never booked any of them. The deposits expired. That's $750 in pure profit for the cruise line, no service rendered. Never put down a future cruise deposit on board. If you love the cruise line, wait until you're home. Compare rates. Across OTAs, online travel agencies, use a travel agent who can add value and only commit when you've secured the absolute best price with full flexibility. The now or never pressure on board is a lie. Better deals always exist if you're patient. And here's the benefit. If you know this, you'll keep your leverage, your flexibility, and your money while still getting the same or better pricing and perks. That's the hidden luxury, financial freedom disguised as patience. So there you have it, 12 scams the cruise industry hopes you'll never notice. But now you do. Knowledge is leverage, awareness is armor, and the most luxurious thing you can bring on board isn't a designer suitcase, it's a sharp, informed mind. If this video saved you money, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a deep dive.